Okay, so today is July the 16th, and the topic of today's reading from the book Affirmations for the Inner Child by Rocker Lerner is Perspective. I see myself through the eyes of my inner child. How silly it is to sit on chairs when the floor isn't half as crowded. Besides, you never fall off the floor. In fact, sitting is pretty silly when you can roll, run, jump, or tumble. Grown-ups are really silly on the telephone. Sometimes their voices change and they sound like the people who do commercials. Unbelievably polite. Another thing, adults say goodbye 40 times before they ever leave their friends' houses. I could play 10 games of Parchesi between the time they say clean up the mess and we finally walk out. Today I will see my adult self through the eyes of my inner child. So well, yes, that is the reading of today, which is inviting us to make our lives simpler, right? Through our lives, perhaps we have gathered a lot of habits, a lot of perks that typically have made us into believing that if we don't do those things, we won't become, right? We won't be real, or we just won't be enough in society, in life in general, right? So our children, our inner child, is a way for us to remember that we don't need things, we don't need those habits, right? We can step outside and step out of those habits to become better persons, right? To become better people. Because those habits that we have gathered through the years can be troublesome sometimes, right? So yes, learn that those things that we have learned perhaps are not the best thing ever, right? Try to eat with your hands, sit differently in the toilet, don't eat at all, stop drinking water, for example. You don't need things that people have taught you to need, right? And that's a good thing, right? So, well, that is something that we have to learn. And the memory of our inner child, children typically don't need anything. We teach them that we need things, but when we really don't. Breathing is the only thing that we need, and eat, right? So that's a good advice, and that's a good advice to follow. So in any case, that's the reading of today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave any comments below, subscribe to the channel, share through social media, and as always, if Providence allows it, we will meet each other in a different day.